What's going on, my little piglets? It's your BFF Pork Chop here, and I'm coming at you with another update with Pork Chop. It's the first one I've done on a Monday in a hot minute. Also, just a disclaimer, sorry for my voice. I don't know why it sounds like this. I just woke up with it being all scratchy and feeling like that I have like a ton of rocks in the back of my throat, but life goes on. So today was way calmer than it was yesterday. Yesterday, got a story to tell you guys about what happened to me and my wife yesterday. And then after that, I'm just going to talk about channel stuff and a bunch of other personal stuff. So you get a mixed bag today. So hope you guys are prepared for a mixed bag. But you know what else is a mixed bag? Those Reese's candies, like, you know, it's a bag like for Halloween and stuff. It's got Reese's Pieces. It's got the white chocolate Reese's. It's got the regular Reese's, the pretzel, all that good stuff. So that's what you get. Also, I really miss Reese's because I can't have them anymore. But so yesterday, my wife and I, well, actually this weekend, my wife and I went to Los Lunas to go see her grandma. And I drove there and she drove back. That's our deal now, is that I drive to, she drives fro. So we drove and we got stuck behind a traffic jam on I-40 for about 30 minutes. And we're like, what the hell is going on? What's going on? This is crazy. What's going on? And we find out that the reason that there was a traffic jam was because somebody, I guess, got blinded by the sun, and there was a little guardrail on the side, and then they like went through the guardrail and went into the little ditch area. So didn't get any reports or, you know, see any articles about it. So I hope that that person was okay. I hope that they were just, you know, blinded by the light like a douche in the night, or however that song goes. But that being said, what we suffered on the way back was way worse. We got to about an hour outside of Amarillo when we came to a standstill, an absolute standstill. And what happened is there was a 6 18-wheeler pileup. 6 of them just went boom and just collided into each other. And it took, we were in the same spot for 5 hours. So we didn't get home until about 1 o'clock in the morning, when we should have gotten home at like 8. And so I had to do math there. I'm like 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, there we go. I could math. So we were at a standstill for 5 hours, which sucked because I was starting to get hungry, and sitting there for 5 hours was ridiculous. We were behind us was like an SUV, and then there was a semi-truck to the left of us, a semi-truck in front of us, and I couldn't see shit of what's going on up there. So, but I kept looking in the rear view. Hey, look, there's my wife in the rear view. I kept looking in the rear view, and there was a nothing but headlights behind us. There were just headlights, all the way to the unknown, all the way into the abyss, because it was just nothing but headlights. Oh, that wasn't my wife. Same car, but not my wife. And so for a while we just sat there and just talked and you know, just chilled for a little bit. And then after a while, she was like, well, might as well watch some Hulu while we're at it. Seems like we're going to be here for a while, because we had gotten reports that they weren't going to get the accident cleared off the interstate until about midnight, which was about accurate because we stayed there till about 11:45. And so we watched episodes of 911 until the traffic cleared out, and we're like, oh hell yeah, let's go, let's do it. Let's watch 911. It's our new favorite show that we're watching. She just randomly just started watching it, and she was like, do you want to watch it with me? I'm like, yeah, I was actually interested when you know, when it first came out. They would show like previews of it during like the football season, like, you know, new series 911, and now they have like 911 Lone Star. So I'm sure that we'll switch to that whenever we're done with 911. How many times can I say 911? But it's a good show. It's not only focused on the police, it's also focused on not like Sting or Every Breath You Take police, but like the LAPD, as well as the fire department for Los Angeles and the first responders for Los Angeles, or the not first responders. Oh yeah, first responders, but the dispatcher, 911 dispatchers. And so you kind of get like all three, and a little bit of a drama filled, comedy filled, horror filled, which was funny as shit, because season 2, one of the first episodes, Athena is the cop that we follow in the show. Athena gets kidnapped. She responds to a distress call, and because the neighbors filed a noise complaint, she gets there, and this girl had murdered her Valentine's. It's a Valentine's Day episode, and Athena gets kidnapped. So what this chick did was she murdered her Valentine, and she got it past Athena. Like, Athena's like this badass independent, strong black woman, and she's awesome. And she's like, okay, well, if you ever have any problems, give me a call, blah blah blah. And so that chick calls Athena back, and Athena goes back into the house and gets she gets bamboozled, and she gets like duct taped to a chair and almost sacrificed in the name of love. So that was a cool episode. And then they had a Halloween episode where Athena didn't get kidnapped. So I told my wife, I'm like, let the record show that Athena was kidnapped on a Valentine's Day episode and not Halloween. What the hell? It was interesting. But yeah, if you guys have seen it, it's a good show. If you guys haven't seen it, go ahead and watch it. It's awesome. I don't know where it goes from here. We're only in season 2, and this takes place, I think it started in 2018. So got a little ways to go until I think the new season starts next week. Actually, we're not going to finish the series before the new season starts, but it was just it's a good show. But didn't mean to go on a rant about that, but it's good. So let's talk about the channel for a little bit, shall we? A little bit of channel talk. I was very, very happy that you guys have voted certain ways for the YouTube channel. You guys have met my expectations and then some. I greatly appreciate y'all with the voting and the comments and the likes and the views, and greatly appreciate it. 23 subscribers is what I've gained in 28 days now. 23 in 28 days. So I'm hopefully averaging a subscriber a day as time goes forward. That would be awesome. For some YouTubers, it's like I get a subscriber like in a second. Like I think Mr. Beast holds the record for getting the most subscribers in an hour or something like that. Gaining the most subscribers in an hour. But whatever. If I get one a day, that's cool. That means by the time that I'm through with the year, then I'll have over 300 more subscribers, and that's fucking awesome. I'll take it. 9 ways to Sunday. And so I posted the first local food review. Was crazy, went down to the wire, and you guys picked Pizzeria Nomad over Bubba's 33, and I was not expecting Bubba's 33 to win, and it was the entire time up until the last minute. Took a game-winning touchdown from y'all to get it to be the victor, or the Victoria, or however that goes. But I loved it. That I was like, this is why I vote. This is why I give you guys voting privileges for the channel, because it could be one thing 1 minute, and then boom, the next minute it's totally, DOA for another poll, another another option, I should say. And then you guys do shit like, I'll post a poll and you guys are unanimous, and I'm just like, yes, yes. Which those of y'all that are new here, that don't know, when I do the poll questions, I let it go for the food reviews or the omission, but I let it go for 2 weeks usually. So the should I do a local food review once a month? I let that go, stuff like that go for 2 weeks. But if it reaches 15 votes, then I declare a victor. I declare a winner. With the food reviews, it's after the 48 hours, whatever wins, wins. And so I love it because you guys, I think unanimously, like 21-0, said, yeah, do a local food review once a month. That would be awesome. And then you guys voted that I should do a oh wait, no, it wasn't local. It was the food favorites, which for those of you that don't know, the food favorites is I have a restaurant put aside, like one restaurant a month for the rest of the year that I put aside, and if I put two against each other once a month, and whoever wins, I go to that restaurant and I tell you guys about my food favorite, and I get to enjoy it with y'all, and you guys, tell me your food favorites, and I maybe can try that for a food review or something like that, and just create some communication between me and that computer screen of ours. And I love it, absolutely love it. So keep that going, keep that upright, and let's rock and roll with that. Lastly, the thing I want to talk to you guys about is I am going to post a poll about the horror movie retrospective. So that'll be up probably tomorrow, if I can remember. I'll probably just go home and make it and set it for tomorrow. But yeah, that I'm really interested in seeing what you guys want me to do with that, because October, all the awesome YouTube channels that I have watched, in years past and some current, they go ham in October. They just pull out all the stops in the month of October. Cinemassacre does an October slate, where I think they post a video a day pretty much. One of my top 5 favorite YouTube channels, We Watched a Movie. They go hardcore every October, and I love those guys. I love Mike and Jay. Those guys are fan-fucking-tastic. And so just stuff like that. Like October, I kind of want that to also be a special month for not only just me, but for the piglets as well. So for October, before I get out of here, let me tell you guys what I'm going to do for October. Hopefully, if this is what you guys want. I'm first of all doing Saw 2 Flesh and Blood, the video game. If you guys want to watch that, awesome. There is a new Saw coming out this year, which I'm like, yes, I love Saw. One of my favorite, probably top 3 horror franchises. And as well as Saw, I'm doing a scary story, kind of like a creepypasta, kind of like just a spooky story, where I talked to you guys about a dream I had about working for a kind of a call center that turns out to be way bigger and on a grander scale than I anticipated. I just walked in for a job interview for this place, and then it turns, you go from a little potato to the state of Idaho. It's like, holy shit! It's one of those. That, and if you guys will have me a horror movie retrospective for, I'm going to put it back to a vote. I got it between 2 movies. So whatever you guys suggest, or whatever you guys vote on, that's what I'll do. First of all, I got to vote to see if you guys want me to do the retrospective. And so it's a 2-parter. So 1 is the retrospective, yes or no, and then part 2 is which one of these 2 horror franchises do you want me to do. So that's all I got for you guys. Hope you guys had a good week. Hope you guys are going to have a great Sorry, other way around. Hope you guys had a great weekend. I hope you guys are gonna have a great week ahead, and whatever's going on in your life, hopefully it's positive. Hopefully it's good. My heart's still a little heavy for the passing of QB, passing of Michael. So that I think about him every single day. That dude was genuinely one of the nicest guys I've ever had the privilege of calling a friend and a piglet. So I keep thinking about him, keep hoping that his family and friends are okay, and that it's all positive, and he's in a much better place, and just can't help it. Especially when I'm going through like my time hop and going through my like my Facebook memories and stuff, and I see like all the posts that he's liked or commented on, and I'm just like, oh, miss that dude already. But anyway, guys, didn't mean to get it all sappy towards the end there, but I'm gonna get out of here. Thank y'all so much once again for dropping by, and always remember my little piglets. Colin Pork Chop loves y'all the most. Y'all take it easy, guys, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye, guys.